Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Lisa Mae Francisco. I'm a women's empowerment coach and I love guiding women to overcome their emotional blocks and self-doubt so they can unleash their wild true self with radiant confidence. And today we are doing a special Kundalini Yoga meditation called the Meditation into Being. And I don't know about you, but sometimes I can get very attached into this world about certain things, about outcomes, and I forget and I get wrapped into my finite mind about how things should be, my attachment to things, my attachments especially to outcomes. And what I realize is that it causes some sort of bondage, this pain, right? And then I forget the bigger picture that I am ultimately limitless. I am infinite. And so what I mean by infinite is that I have a soul. I have my soul that is beyond these attachments that I have. You know, so it's attachments to my ego, attachments to my identity, attachments to what success looks like. And in particular, when I give you an example, it's about thinking about what does abundance mean to you, right? So attachment to success could mean I need to have the car, I need to have the bigger house. Being attached to more, it's like a hunger, it's a disease for more. And when I'm so focused on that, when I'm so focused on what I want my life to be in this particular body, in this particular form, and maybe it's not measuring up to what I think it needs to be, or maybe I'm, wanting to have a certain identity so I can please other people, right? Or what it looks like on the outside. And then I forget that I am divinity embodied, that I have source within me, that I am a divine being, that I am beyond my body, right? That I am beyond this experience, that I can transcend this experience, and I can ultimately feel the experience of connecting and merging with source, and remembering that I'm connected to almost every single living thing that's in here. And that is that connection to Shakti, that divine feminine energy of creation. And so, myself personally, I found myself very much in the sense of forgetting who I was. Sometimes I get so wrapped up in my identity of what I think everyone else is doing that I assume that that's what I like. I assume that that's who I am. But when I stop and I start to question myself, and if I stop and start to question, do I actually like this? Do I like dressing like that? Or is it because I see everybody else doing it that all of a sudden influences the input into my signal? And so I'm reacting more to outside forces rather than reacting to what's inside, rather than reacting to what is my truth. And so if anything, I hope that these Kundalini Yoga teachings and Kriyas and meditations and spiritual talks and Dharma talks teach you to connect more to yourself. And this meditation is specifically about merging your finite nature with your infinite. And so we will be channeling and connecting and reciting the mantra, I am. So when you will say it 3 times, but when you say it the first time, I am, right? Your ego is responding to it. Your ego is like, oh, well, I am, whatever pronoun that you associate yourself with or identify with, ethnicity, right? Or age, or, what your job is, right? It'll respond with that. But what you'll start to find as you get into this meditation even deeper, which is about 11 minutes, we'll again say, I am. And that's when your mind starts to expand. That's when you start to have this expansion of consciousness, of awareness, where you start to have that neutral, divine balance. And it starts to open you up and realize that you are beyond those identifications of your ego. And so I love doing this. It's a practice that I've started doing for my personal 40-day sadhana to remember who I am. Because I had this sort of reckoning and awakening of forgetting, right? And forgetting is almost this, I consider it to be a self-betrayal. Forgetting your truth, forgetting what you stand for, forgetting what matters most. And so this meditation has really helped me connect to Shakti, my own life force, my own vitality, And has helped me remember the bigger picture in things, that I don't need to identify myself with things that are just, that can change in any moment, right? Like at your core, who are you? What are the values? What are the attributes that you have? How do you want to live? Not being defined by that external stuff that you see all the time. Okay? And so I'm going to read you a little bit about what this meditation is. And I'll also share it in the video notes. And so, okay. The first I am emphasizes the personal and finite sense of self, right? We talked about it. And when you say the second I am, it connects and focuses you to your impersonal and transcendent sense of yourself, right? It's almost asking yourself that self-inquiry of, who are you if you're not your thoughts, your upbringing, the narratives? Like, who are you at your core? You're divine. That's what it is. And so, by allowing yourself to constantly recite this mantra, you break free from those attachments, and you merge your infinite self, you merge your finite self with the infinite. And that's what it means to live this lifestyle of being spiritual. It's about really connecting to, how do you learn to understand that you are beyond this experience right now? And what does it look like once you understand that? How would you actually live? And so the mantra is I am. The mudra is right in front of your heart. Your forefingers facing, so this is actually my left hand. So your left hand is going to be facing towards your right. Your thumb is going to be pointed up directly in front of your heart. Your right hand is going to be in Gyan Mudra, which is your index and your thumb touching together, and your forefingers are straight, palms facing up. It's going to be placed on your right, I was going to say elbow, your right knee. And so your eyes are 1/10 open. So it basically looks like it's closed, and as if you're looking towards the ground, right? Sometimes I actually like to keep it closed just so it helps me focus and actually get into the meditation even deeper. And so this is what the meditation is going to be. So you're going to start 6 inches away from your heart. I am, right? You say I am, and you go 4 inches closer. And then I am 12 inches apart. And then back in the middle. Okay? So close to your chest. So you're in the middle, close to your chest, your heart, all the way from your heart, and back in the middle. Right? So it's like finite self, infinite self, balance. Finite, infinite, balanced, the middle. Okay? And so we're just going to keep on reciting that. It's 11 minutes long. And then we will begin. We will begin with the Adi Mantra first to tune in, as we do all of our Kundalini Kriyas. So rubbing your hands together, thumbs at your sternum. Inhale deep. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo Om Guru Dev Namo Om energy up towards your crown. And exhale. And now we will chant the protection mantra, which means truth in the past, truth in the present, and truth in the future. Ad Gurudev Name, Jugad Gurudev Name, Sat Gurudev Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Ad Gurudev Name, Jugad Gurudev Name, Sat Gurudev Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Ad Gurudev Name, Jugad Gurudev Name, Sat Gurudev Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Inhale, bring your hands towards your third eye. Tapping into that higher awareness, that consciousness, that divine consciousness beyond your ego. Exhaling, bring your hands to your heart and tapping into that love, remaining open. And just bring your hands, palms facing up towards your knees. Feeling that energy of tapping into your inner teacher. Recognizing your inner guide. Okay. And now we will begin. It's important that you have a neck lock. It's actually called Jalaband. And so just slightly keep your neck erect and slightly tilt your chin down, right? And that'll help with the drishti, which is known as your gaze. So the inner drishti, your inner eye gaze, is going to be towards the floor, 1/10 open, okay? So with that, we will begin. Dhyan Mudra. And I invite you to, if you have a journal next to you, or just grab your journal and just start to reflect on how that meditation made you feel, what came up for you. I know that whenever I do that meditation, I always cry. Today I didn't. But I remember the first time, or recently when I have done it again, it really helped me understand, like, I am my truth, I am myself, I am divine. And so if you loved this Kundalini Kriya meditation, if you are enjoying these spiritual teachings and want to learn more, I do have a free Telegram community called Sacred Femme Alchemy, and I will just link it below in the video description so you can join, where you'll learn about different spiritual teachings. You'll receive audio trainings and a a collective practice of doing sadhana together, where we can check in, practice on Zoom in real time, and connect, and we start to see how we can make these changes, because it's important, when we work with Kundalini, you can experience the energy by yourself, but when you are working in a group, in that collective, that's when insurmountable changes happen. And it's just something that I've been really wanting to do, and so I hope that you join me, and I hope that this serves you. Ultimately, my why is about sharing these different teachings so everyone can feel that fire and that light and feel connected to source and feel alive and connect to their Kundalini Shakti, so that you know that you can feel liberated in this planet, in this world, and feel bold and courageous to live a life that you want, that's true to you and your core. Thank you so much. Please subscribe, and I will see you all at another video. Bye.